The beats I've been murdering, currently been looking for.
It's your boy Kali Swag. Welcome back to another YouTube video. It's been a long time that I did a YouTube video, but trust me, I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to be dropping videos consistently. And please, if you have not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so anytime I drop a video, you will know. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about I'm going to be telling you about my hurricane story. So we are having a story time today. I'm going to be telling you about Hurricane Maria. Okay, so Hurricane Maria happened in 2017 in I was in Dominica in 2017 studying I was studying medicine in Dominica in 2017 in the Caribbean. So we have Commonwealth of Dominica and we have Dominican Republic. So I'm talking about Commonwealth of Dominica. Okay, so anytime there's hurricane season, there's always a warning. They are always talking about it on the radio, on the TV. They're always warning people beforehand. And sometimes the thing about this hurricane is that we might have hurricane season and nothing happens. You get, so there might be hurricane season and nothing happens at all. So we just saw it like, every other year where they just announce about hurricane and nothing happened. So this fateful day we are home because I think nobody went anywhere. They asked everyone to stay home because it was hurricane. So we're at home because everything was cancelled. I think classes and everything was cancelled, around that time because of hurricane. So we were at home with my roommates. We were just chilling, and before you know it, the light just went off. So we're like, it's just like every normal hurricane. So hurricane season. So we don't have any issue. Then there's this wind that accompanied the rain. Just like I said before, there was this wind that accompanied the rain. It was so heavy. It was so noisy, like it was uncomfortable and disturbing. And the wind pushed our door. Meanwhile, our door is actually locked. Like it was really, it was locked. And this wind opened it. It just flamed the door open. So we had to like look for an old wine table in the apartment that our landlord had and covered it. And when we covered the door with this wine table, it did nothing. This wind also pushed this wine table, and water started getting into the apartment. So this water was getting into the apartment little by little. The water was just coming in, and we're still chilling, vibing. Some of us was listening to songs. We were just laughing, chilling. Before we know it, this water started getting up, started coming up, and it was almost our knee. It was almost at our knee, bro. So we had to do something about it. We had to make a quick decision. So we went into our room, packed our stuffs and everything. So we were thinking, what are we going to do right now? Some of us got the most important thing we had to get was our passport, all those identification number that we need, our laptops. Those were the things that we took. And we're like, okay, so what do we do from here now? So we had to go to the landlord's apartment. The landlord lives upstairs and he traveled, he went to the state. So we had to, go to the landlord's apartment. So now this landlord's apartment is upstairs. It's actually a 2-story building. So it's upstairs, and the staircase leading to the apartment upstairs. The staircase is located outside, it's located outside the building. It's just like a backyard, but the backyard is covered with ceiling. You understand? And then there's a staircase that leads to to the apartment upstairs. So when we got to the back door, we're dazed. The pool of water we saw in the backyard was an adult compared to the one we saw inside the house. The one we saw in the house was a child's play. This one we saw in the backyard was a pool of water that was on our knee level already. Should I say knee or waist level? About that level. And then we're like, what are we going to do now? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? And I was the one leading. I was the one telling everybody, bro, let's go. And then I stepped into the water. I was like, if you know you have anything here that's going to stop you, whether your laptop, whatever it is, just throw it away. And I freed my own. I just threw my own into the water. That was how my laptop went to. And the rest actually held on to their laptop. Can you imagine? And so we made our way to the staircase. Now, when we got to the staircase, of course, the landlord's door was locked. So one of my roommates, took a cylinder and he broke the door. The door has a glass and a wooden portion. So he broke the glass portion. He tried to force his hand into the apartment. He tried to force his hand into the door, and he tried to open the door from from the front or from the back, and he tried everything. He couldn't open. And he decided to use his hand. He had to use his hand to break the glass the more. And he broke everything. And he was able to squeeze himself, and he got into the apartment and forced the door open so we could get into the apartment. So when we got into the apartment, we're chilling or vibing or jamming to some songs, just chilling and everything. And before we know it, this winds became heavier, and we're hearing noise now. The noise we're hearing was not just the wind. We're hearing noise of our roof. That's the roof of the landlord's apartment coming together. The roof was just, you could hear some sounds sounds of roof coming together. So when that was happening, water started coming into the apartment, the landlord's apartment that we're in. Whoa. So while we're there, we're confused, because if this water keeps, coming up like the way it was downstairs, we don't have anywhere to go. We don't know what we're going to do. We can't run into the hurricane itself. That would be the end of all of us. So we had to stay in the apartment. We're confused and everything. So we're actually feeling cold. So we went into the landlord's wardrobe. Went for shopping into the landlord's wardrobe. We took some clothes, and some jacket, because we're very wet. Like, we're feeling cold. And so while we're there, the rain kept getting heavy, the wind was disturbing, and we started praying, we prayed heavy prayers, like all those head shaking prayers. That was the kind of prayers we were praying. And I know some of us were confessing sins, just in case God wanted to accept our soul in heaven at that point in time. And we're there, we're confused. We didn't know what to do. And we have a neighbor, and we are thinking that if this thing should get worse, we should go to our neighbor's apartment. But our neighbor actually came upstairs. Like, our neighbor has two sons, so one of the sons came upstairs to see us, and he told us that he was happy that nothing bad happened to us. So we're also happy to see him as well. So we asked him, after the whole greeting and everything, can we go with you? He told us that he didn't have an apartment, that the apartment is gone. Whoa. That we're even lucky that we have somewhere to say their own apartment is gone. So after he left, we're just there in the house. We didn't know what to do. We're just there like that. And bro, I legit slept in the cupboard. This was how I stayed in the cupboard, like this. And the thing, you can't sleep, because if you sleep, you can probably fall into the pool of water, and you don't know how bad the hurricane can get. So you have to, you just have to stay awake. So I stayed in the cupboard all through the night, and my roommates as well, we all stayed in the cupboard. And in the following morning, we went out when the whole rain and everything had stopped. We're hoping to see houses, we're not expecting it to be as everything was gone. Like, bro, it was like dinosaurs came and ate everybody up. It was like a war zone area. No greening vegetation. Everywhere was just covered in mud. And so along the line, as day went by, people started looting. There's this big store called Save a Lot. People went in Save a Lot, took a lot of things. You see men carrying wigs, carrying fridge, carrying, all sorts of things. But most especially, people took food. So my roommates, most of them looted some things, and that's what we ate for the few days that we were there. So look at what happened. The funny thing that happened is that Canadian government came in, bounced into the country, took their people. United States came into the country, took their people. You know, Indian government bounced into the country, took their people. You know, people came in, you know, took their own people. Niger government, they didn't even sniff, they didn't smell, nothing. We had nothing from them. And so the registrar of the school had to do something. They had to like make an arrangement for us to go to St. Vincent using a ferry or a ship. Enjoy this video, I want you to turn on post notification. If you enjoyed this video, I want you to like, I want you to share, and I want you to comment down in the comment section. You know, if you want me to do more story time, let me know, and other videos that you want me to do down in the comment section, let me know. And please make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, and turn on post notifications. So it's peace from here. See ya.